Mandar, first of all, tell us about some of the benefits Bengaluru have enjoyed so far from this partnership.
First of all, the biggest benefit we see is the basic association that we have had with Rangers Football Club. It's a big brand in global football. It's a club with a lot of heritage, a lot of history, and I think the opportunity that we got in terms of getting into this partnership was, I think, the biggest plus point that we had. That's the point, the basic point. Now, to build onto this partnership, there were many things that both of us tried to do in terms of growing or nurturing this partnership. It started off from having one of the scouts come and visit our academy here in Bangalore to see if there are any kids that could go back, and go and maybe go for a month or a couple of months training stint with the kids there, because that's the kind of exposure, or that's the kind of things we feel can make us better in terms of growing as a club. So there was a good interest in a couple of kids, and we were probably likely to send them sometime in the end of March, April, but because of the present situation, that we were not able to do it. So that was one benefit which we felt was the key ingredient, one of the key ingredients that we had discussed even before getting into the partnership. The second, obviously, was the Baladevi, this partnership facilitating the move for Bala to become the first Indian professional player to have a contract outside of India. So I think this was not just a proud moment for us because we don't have a women's team, but as a club, we take a lot of pride in contributing to the development of Indian football. And if one of the superstars of Indian women's football gets an opportunity to play abroad, and if we are a facilitator in that, then I think we felt for us this partnership was definitely ticking the right boxes, so to say. And I think it's something which look forward to, where maybe looking at her, there might be other girls who might get similar opportunities at Rangers also, or maybe somewhere else in Europe, and the sport per se in women's football can further develop in India. And the fact that India is hosting the Under-17 FIFA World Cup also contributes to the fact that women football is on a pretty much upside as far as the country is concerned. So this partnership helped us do that. So that was also again a very important thing. And now, because of the current situation that we are in, there has been a lot of collaboration, a lot of knowledge sharing between the academy staff of Rangers as well as the academy staff of Bengaluru. And the staff is learning a lot. I think they are getting to learn and understand how the entire philosophy, the vision of the academy, and how we can, mold our academy also in those lines. So there was a lot of good knowledge sharing that happened between the staffs from both sides. So that I think was again a positive for us. And also the visit of Jamie, who came here for as a fan and had a good experience, interacting with the fans here. The fans, showed him out the city. He attended the game. So I think all in all, there is a right synergy in whatever we are trying to build. There is a lot more, I feel, going forward we'll be able to do once things ease out. But I think the start has been brilliant. I think, to be honest with you, because of this partnership, there are a lot of many other clubs also, in Europe who are wanting to know how this partnership is worked. And obviously India is a bigger market in terms of the eyeballs or the numbers. So then, each one wants to see if there's an opportunity for them. But I think with Rangers being the first mover, I think are up an advantage compared to the others. So I think this partnership is on the right track.
Yeah, you talked about working alongside a club like Rangers. How though has that helped the profile of Bengaluru? How has that grown since the partnership began?
Yeah, so I think it is helping, because as I said, there are many other clubs also keen on wanting to understand how this has developed, and probably trying to use this as a case study for maybe to get involved with other clubs. I mean, you never know. So that definitely has helped us as a profile, where other clubs now are keen to look at us, and also the fact that if we are able to send one kid, and even he gets to train there and comes back with a lot of knowledge, a lot of expertise coming back from there, is definitely going to help us as a club also, as well as help the Indian football. So as I mentioned earlier, our aim is always to develop Indian football, or to ensure that we contribute in that. So in whichever way this relationship is going to help, is definitely going to raise our profile as a club also, as well as raise the profile of the country in terms of the sport is concerned. So that's definitely on the cards. Uh, I mean, one thing which I would also like to mention is there was a very much good opportunity for our first team to come there to play a match with the Rangers first team at the Ibrox as a preseason preparation, and we were looking forward to that. But now with the kind of situation we are in, unfortunately, this season we may not be able to do it. But hopefully, in the next coming season, maybe this is something which will be on the primary agenda again. So if we are able to do that, then that again raises the confidence level of the players that are getting to play against such a quality team, etc. So that definitely increases not the profile of the club, but also the profile of the sport in our country, I feel. And that definitely this partnership has contributed in.
Absolutely. Yeah, you mentioned the knowledge sharing between the Bengaluru Academy and the Rangers Academy, and how I guess you've been able to use the new online academy so far. How helpful has that been for everyone at Bengaluru?
Yeah, so that has been a big help also for us, because I mean there was a lot of I mean they were kind enough to share the passwords and the login IDs for all our coaches to go online and monitor the sessions or learn from how the sessions are conducted, even at the soccer school level, because we also have a very strong soccer school base here in Bengaluru and even in other couple of states in India. So we are trying to expand ourselves also into the whole Indian kind of states, not just limit ourselves to Bengaluru. And we have around 7-8 centers which are not in Bangalore. So being able to give that access to these coaches to learn from this online thing has been very, very beneficial for them. And they are able to pass on this knowledge also, what they are learning, to the kids, even in their online sessions in the current situation of COVID, where there can't be a physical interaction, so to say. So I think that I forgot to mention it earlier, but I think that also is one of the bigger plus points that this relationship has helped us grow with having this access to this online program.
In more general terms, tell me about the support that you've had from the staff at Rangers and everything that you guys are trying to do with Bengaluru.
I mean, it's been top. I mean, I'm really, really happy and really, I wouldn't say surprised, but extremely proud that the way everybody at Rangers have accepted us. And it's not just the academy staff or the soccer school staff or Gary or James. It's just been everybody. I mean, even when Mark was here in India during the Bala Devi's announcement, the kind of warmth that he showed coming to us in Bengaluru was something which everybody was so happy for. And it started off right when we had come there to announce our partnership, and when we interacted with even Steven and everybody else. I think it was something which we felt they're such big superstars, and the kind of humbleness and humility that they had, and they welcomed us, was something which I think is very rare. And I think I feel proud that we are into this partnership with Rangers Football Club.
And when, as we keep saying, when the situation begins to calm down, how much are you looking forward to welcoming Rangers soccer schools and hopefully Rangers legends to Bangalore for Rangers people to really experience the city and coach your players and meet the people of the city?
Yeah, I think that is something which we were hoping to happen now during the off season, where we could contribute a lot more and make it in a more larger scale. But it's not, I mean, just that we have to just postpone it, but we definitely are looking forward. We had a few plans for it, at least when if the legend, we could do some legends game, kind of a thing, or obviously soccer schools. We were also planning to send a batch of around 25 kids from India. I would not say even just Bengaluru, but right across India, to come on a 7-day visit through the soccer schools and the partnership, where they would come and get an experience of the Ibrox, the stadium tour, the kind of experience they would have got to maybe witness a match if the season would have been on. So this would have even helped the kind of right exposure these kids would have gone in terms of seeing a football culture in a different country. So these kind of exchanges would have helped us, but we are definitely now looking forward to similar exchanges, not only just in India but also back there. And whenever the team from Rangers come, even the academy team, we were thinking about hosting them for around 15 days in our academy there, where they could get to play some good 3-4 games against our reserves team or our under 18 squad. So that was something which we were planning, but because of this unfortunate situation that we are in, we could not develop it further. But in the coming times, I'm pretty sure where we find the right window, which is for both the clubs or both the club's calendars in terms of the team is concerned, we would want to do this at the earliest, which would help the partnership more.
And we spoke about how the profile of Bengaluru has risen through this partnership. How does it work the other way? Do you feel there's now more interest in Rangers from Bengaluru fans?
Yeah, there has been a quite interest. I know for sure that a lot of people are, now following the club. The kind of game they played in the first leg of the Europa League. Also, people, there was a lot of interest that comes, which probably was not there before. But because of this partnership, they are exposed to this kind of a feeling where this is also our own sister kind of a club, and we need to support the club. And I think the fans have taken that positively, and fans are ensuring that they follow up with the way the club is, performing in the various leagues that they are participating, whether it's the Scottish Premier League or the Europa League. So I think that interest has definitely developed, and they are keen to even now know what are going to be the new signings probably for the club in the upcoming season. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that they are keen to know those such things. So I think that because of this partnership has definitely developed for the fans here at in India and also in Bengaluru.